Hello friends, we're already here with another episode of our Swiss Family Rizbinson Rimworld playthrough. The Toxic Fallout event continues, as does our Heatwave. It has been 1.1 days on the Heatwave and 6 full days of Toxic Fallout. Right now food's looking a little bit dicey. We do have some pemmican to keep us going for bits. Over here we also have a couple of glorious potatoes and some rice that's coming in very, very slowly. That potato there looks like it might be ready. Indeed it is. So you run outside and harvest that real quick. Has anybody set up to go outside? Looks like yes. So we'll have Mole go outside, assuming his health's generally okay. Minor toxic buildup, not so good. And Jack, you're off to All Herbal Medicine. Great. In the midst of this, also we get a raid. A group of mechanoids from Mechanoid Hive have arrived in transport pods. Their pods went haywire and are landing scattered all over the area. All right, what kind of areas are they in? Looks like they're going to be in there. I see the black dots there. And other than that, I'm not seeing any landing spots quite yet. Oh, maybe that might be one there. And also, looks like one there as well. So 3 groups most likely. Got to get Jack back inside. So first things first, restrict everyone inside the home again. This has been a Mechanoid raid, in which we don't have any traps up. That's going to be kind of annoying to deal with. Probably should have focused on those traps, but the issue of limited food may have drawn our attention away a little bit. Over here is just one drop pod, actually. Over this way is no drop pods. Down here we have 1, and over here we have 1. So is that only 3 enemies, maybe? That's not so bad at all, actually. So they pop one out now. It's a Lancer, and up here is a Lancer, and lastly we have over this way a Lancer. Okay. So 3 Lancers. The only issue with 3 Lancers is what we learned last time, namely our kill box is not particularly well made for fighting long range. Hello, friend. There's a Lancer inside the base also. I'm glad I saw that. Our kill box is not particularly well made for dealing with long range enemies, and few enemies are as long range as the Lancers. So I think what we're going to do is most likely let the Lancers come all the way inside, crossing across these 2 traps before we engage with them in the kill box area, which we still need to fix. Now, you, on the other hand, we got to deal with straight away. So, I have no one yet who is particularly good at melee. We do have Fritz, and Fritz is indeed wearing both a flak vest, a flak jacket, and some flak pants. So we're going to run Fritz right on out there, I do believe, and then get everyone else ready to go to try to fire behind him. First of all, though, everyone needs to get drafted, so back around there, Estrada and Jack, you all wait right there. Alright. Operation Fritz kills a Lancer. Here we go. Immediately trying to find some cover. Immediately attacking my turret, I guess? It's a life. It's a life. Okay. Everyone else come on out. We'll leave these characters... other than Ernest. Ernest can't leave inside. He's our best shot, I believe. So you come outside also. And Fritz, you're gonna... Uh-oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay, engage Lancer. And you all stop and fire. Lancer's trying to get into cover there. I appreciate that, but... And Fritz is now taking fire from our own people, bruised in the back of his shoulder. Lancer is nearly down, it looks like. Let's get all of you to pivot to the side here. Don't die, Fritz. Don't die. And now fire in. Happily, this Lancer managed to grab one of the other traps coming through. Appreciate that. Alright, now you are now in range of everyone, including the turret. So I'm surprised this Lancer didn't stop and start firing that turret. Maybe Lancers don't stop unless the turrets are already active. So we're going to turn you on, reconnect you to your correct line, and have our longer range people pop out. I do want to make sure Fritz does not take any more damage against that Lancer. Nope, good shape there. So popping outside now, and let's get firing and see what happens. Happily, our trap is remaining up. Okay, this fellow, though, is he's still in range there. Okay, we're aiming down inside at will right now. Let's go ahead and pull back if we can. Okay, good. Back in again, more firing, more good. More enemies are on the way. Oh gosh, Franz taking hits. What hit was that? That was a left leg is shot off entirely. Man, it's just a rough being fighting Lancers. Alright, no one else has a really long range weapon, though, so I sort of don't want to have anyone go out there right now. Franz go away. Will pop in here. It's gotta be so close to down. Gotta be, okay, down now. So there's one more Lancer still up there. Everyone pull back briefly, just in hopes the Lancer will slide forward some more. Power down the gun also. Does the Lancer come into range then, or what's the Lancer doing? Tell me your tale. He is coming in. Cool, cool, cool. No, Will, don't fight him yet. Go through the traps first, please. I should have closed that door, definitely, but not quite done. Come on, Lancer, you can do it. These traps will surely save us. One trap. And 2 traps. Good to go. I'm hoping that's all of the enemies. I don't remember exactly how many there were, but I don't see any immediately right now, so I'm going to say we're good. Ernest, go doctor your little brother there. And we are now missing 1 leg among our colonists. Friend Franz, with that pain stopper in place, had a leg blasted off and now in good shape. I don't see any more Lancers moving. I hope that's true, because now we have no traps up. And so if actually there are Lancers coming, we got some big, big problems to walk right into the base. But I'm going to say we're okay. Hope that's true. Everyone's still restricted to the safety zone. Cool. And Fritz and Franz both need some help. Fritz, what's wrong with you again? A bruise. That is not actually worthy of any concern. Not even a little bit. Nice that the Psychic Emanator is here with Franz. They'll keep him comfortable while he's bleeding out from 1 leg. Also go ahead and give him a new left leg. Leg that is Peg. Now, a whole bunch of people are really, really cranky right now. That is because they are hot in part and sickly. Toxic buildup plus heat stroke is just no good. Run through everyone and see who is most heat stroke horrific. Might be necessary that we put people inside of the freezer for a while to cool them down. Yeah, only one person is at serious heat stroke. That's our friend. Actually, both Will and Jack are serious heat stroke. Let's have them go ahead and move down to the freezer for a little bit. It is a little desperate to think through this, but I kind of wonder if we should put all of our characters to sleep into the stockpile zone briefly. I think we're going to do that. I think just for a night or 2 until the heat wave goes away, and that's me being very optimistic about going away so quickly. We're going to put everyone into here. This is Will and Liz. Move down that way. And this is us sleeping with the food. It's a very strange way of being. I think we have 9 people, so I'll make 10 beds for now. Then force everyone on over. Franz cannot walk, I think, so I have to get him moved over some other way. But this will, again, keep people cooler, hopefully. Current temperature in there is 14°C, opposed to the 41°C and higher around the rest of the base. Ernest needs to go too. And Molostrada both there. Jack already inside. Meemaw, poor old grandma. Come on, Granny. It's like the good old days before AC. Just get hiding in the food cellar, the root cellar. It's nice and cold there with all the ice cream and so on. All right, Franz, are you struggling with heat stroke? You're fine for right now. Okay. Inside the freezer we have 9 meat currently. 9 meat plus some potatoes would make for a tasty meal, surely. And then our rice is up to 26 growth, so about 2 days left, I think, until this is harvestable. Not too terribly long, but it'll take a while anyways. We're currently researching hydroponics, I think, in hopes of being able to make rice more quickly. We do still need to get our generator up and going. Need some power pretty badly, but Fritz, how are you, friend? Minor heat stroke, that is fine. Everyone is fine. Now, we gotta get these traps up. Without them, we're kind of poorly defended. Though it is out there in toxic fallout land, and so happily Liz has no toxic fallout problems at all. That's absolutely great. But we need to go outside first and harvest this bit of potato. So we're gonna have our friend Will, the father, go outside. Will you go outside? Yes, you will. And in the morning, go harvest that potato. Other potatoes will be ready, I think, tomorrow. They'll be grown enough to be harvested as well. So maybe we should hold off then on setting them outside, harvest all those together. We'll have enough food for today-ish. We're running out of pemmican pretty soon here, unfortunately, but that will potentially be okay. All right, so Franz, did you get a new leg yet? You're not get a new leg. You are in the quote-unquote hospital, though. That's a good place to be. And so from there, we're going to give you the operation. You still have the operation. Cool. Now, our best doctor these days is allegedly Jack. Let's check out Jack's actual stats. Let's see what his surgery successes. Medical surgery success chance is 85%. That's good enough for Franz. So you're going to need material. We have no wood, it looks like. Absolutely no wood remaining. Are there trees inside the base being chopped down? Not so much. Alright, operation, go outside and fetch a tree. Apparently our operation name's not particularly good at maintaining confidentiality. We just put some words together that are literally what they're doing. So operation, chop down some trees. Here we go. So Will, you're gonna knock it down. And I think either Estrada or Mole is a decent plant cutter also. I think maybe Mole. No, neither one's actually particularly good. So let's check the work queue and see. We do have Mole on plant cutting duty. So we'll let Mole go outside, and also Will go outside. Mole, pop out. Gotta get a little bit of wood. Sure would like to not starve to death though. So the other potatoes it's gonna be still hours here, unfortunately. Slow growing potato. It's gonna be fine though. One possibility would be to go to the world map and try to find someone with whom to trade. The only worry is we are on an island, and so on the island there'd be very limited friends. I don't think actually any other traders here. No other cities. Yeah, that's why I picked the island, because it would be a place of our own, but there's nothing there for trading. Now, we could take the boats. Unfortunately, our boats were destroyed, so we have no boats to go that way. And we could pop over and try to harvest forage at other maps or kill some animals there. My only worry with that is we have to give people food to send them on their way, and we don't have much food right now to send them on their way. So I think we're stuck in this tile with the limited pemmican we have. It will keep us alive, surely, surely, surely. Alright, we got wood though. We got wood for Ernest now to cancel peg leg, need material. Are you on the wrong kind of medicine, maybe? There are peg legs there. Maybe someone else already claimed that wood for another purpose. Let's see. You're on only herb medicine. Make it good medicine, so that helps some. Jack's already on the job. And Jack was a fine doctor. Jack's got it. Go, Jack, go. I believe in you. Now, Mole's wandering around outside, I suspect. Cutting down trees, that's good. Yeah, we do need the trees to get cut down to make those traps, at least. And continue checking on the potato plants. 3% growth is the last time we checked. Fine. We go top speed now and hope that it doesn't run by too fast. Estrada's not happy at all. What's wrong, Estrada? Quite hot, quite a bit of pain. The world is dark and sad. And those roofs, though. Maybe put some lights outside, possibly. What are you going to break? Random things. All right, as long as not my components, will be fine. I'm gonna break up our beautiful dining room. After all we've done for you, after taking care of you, Estrada, you're breaking my stuff. Also, you're breaking my heart. It's all just broken here. Let's go and run through Heatstroke again, make sure everyone is cleared on Heatstroke. Yeah, they're in better shape on Heatstroke now, but Mole's having some trouble with the old toxic fallout event. So you go out inside, no more dying from that. Will's outside also. You're on the initial. Cool. Now, Estrada's wandering outside with toxic fallout. I can't stop him from being out there without beating him up. There is no roof where he is, unfortunately. Also, still no roof over top of the defensive positions here. Let's go ahead and build a roof area this way, just so that in the future our friendly fighters can stand in place and fire out without taking any toxic fallout. Okay, Will, I'm going to have you work on a spike trap. I know you're sowing more rice, you absolute hero, but this rice will save us. This is all the rice we need, I think. Hey, more potatoes also. Alright, so other group are almost ready for early harvest, but that potato plus that meat equals one whole meal. All that for one meal. My goodness. No wildlife on this tab. There's nothing left to forage, unfortunately. Just all falling apart. At least, though, we got the roof up there. I could force everyone to stay in a very small area with the amplifier, or emanator rather, to make people feel happier. We do have the extreme break, which is on Will right now. Alright, no more whatever on Will for right now. Your big problem is you are hot, and you slept poorly in the freezer. No great surprise there. I wonder if that Psychic Emanator and Liz is all that's keeping you happy right now. You want to go sow the area, though. So you have passion and growing, yes? You have passion and growing, so you get a little bit of happiness every time he does that kind of work. This might keep him from breaking. Now, I want to clear toxic buildup, clearly, but I don't want him to stop being happy. So I'm going to let him keep on working on that, I guess. Alright, back inside now to do some cleaning. He has no passion for cleaning. No one has passion for cleaning. Alright, Strahd stopped breaking stuff. That's fantastic. We'll go back outside to clean some more. Can't you to build another trap at least? The wood's all the way out here. Oh gosh, Will's not happy. He doesn't like being told to make traps. Here comes Daddy. Will has gone berserk, attacking anybody that he sees. Well, this is not great. Hopefully he has very short vision and can't really see what's going on here. Don't attack your family. Your family loves you, Will. I know we put a lot of pressure on you. It's been a hard time. Alright, so far, no engagements there. You've scared Ernest, though. Ernest is cowering far, far away. Alright, so Will owns the bedrooms now. That's fine. I'm sure we'll get out of it soon. Really don't want to fight him. He does have a nice SMG there, but be unfortunate to fight. At least he is also berserking inside of the roofed-in area, so he's not going to die of toxic buildup. Now, I noticed my mortar's not fully loaded. I probably should get out there and load them, but not with Will patrolling about, I don't think. Yeah, we're just going to ignore him. Oh gosh, Estrada, no. So Estrada is not one of the family. He thinks, oh, this crazy man is attacking us. We need to fight him off. No, that's our dad. We love our dad, clearly. I guess Estrada might be the only character who's on fight right away. It's going to make everyone run away briefly. In hopes they don't engage your old dad. Your old dad is walking right in the toxic fallout area. What are you doing? Don't you have self-preservation deep inside of you? Clearly should. Alright, there's some wood there. Let's make another trap again. I should be more concerned about our food situation, clearly. But that's how it goes. Alright, so who else constructs? Liz sort of constructs. Fritz definitely constructs. Fritz, you're going to go outside then and make a trap. Already working on it. Wonderful. Now, these two traps are the most important ones. They, the last line of defense, but at this point, any more traps would be really, really good. And deep inside of Will's broken mind, he somehow remembers that this is his family. He doesn't dare attack them. As he pulls his guns out. I'm on to you, Will. I'm talking a good story for you. I think it must be true that you're not going to die. You're not going to cause big problems with, hopefully. Alright, so Liz is crafting an EMP grenade. Is Liz a good crafter? You are a 6 in crafting with possibilities. Is the work queue set up for you to craft? Only after hauling is done. Right now we'll have Liz get back onto EMP grenades. There's a lot of work left and currently jamming up the machining table, so that would be good to get done. Alright, looks like Will's wrath. Oh gosh, looks like Will's wrath did not visit on anyone yet. And hey, he got out of the break. That's good. That's good stuff. Returns to duty, back to working on traps once more. But man, he's just not happy. Alright, we have no more food. That is the end of the food right there. The rice is 41% grown. At the lowered light level during Classic Fallout event, I believe, makes it grow less quickly. I think rice normally grows about 3 days. Yeah, growing time, 3 days. I feel like this has been planted for more than 3 days. I'm not sure on that, but I got a sense it has been, so... The remaining potatoes. We'll all be ready to harvest, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. But Heatwave continues, Toxic Fallout continues. Feeling like we're getting a little bit bad luck here on the lengthy events. But time to cuddle in the freezer. The mediocre barracks. I appreciate that. The pile of meat really brings the whole room together. Clearly the case that it makes it a very comfortable living experience there for them. So in the morning, we are now officially starving once more, and I do not want this to become a cannibal base. I know that that's a standard meme content. Base fall apart, eat each other right away. But it seems pretty unfortunate. Hey, it's some corn. Hey, it's some corn. That's great. That corn's nearly ready to eat also. We're halfway through on hydroponics. Do we have our researchers doing non-research jobs? Constructing on Meemaw and cooking also. But Jack really is only researching ever. So hopefully get through hydroponics pretty quickly. I mean, we are still on the default research benches, unfortunately. But hopefully we can get that all squared away, get some hydroponics set up somewhere pretty quickly. Though I recognize we need to get this thing going also to power all of that. And you need 340 steel. We currently have here 503. And some components. We have plenty of components, so we could go and get this thing turned on. The only worry there, of course, is that it is outside. The heat wave's over. Okay. So one problem has been solved. Heat wave is no more. Now, starvation is still a real thing. Still no joke there. But at least that's back on again. So these belongs to Liz and Will. We'll trust their people to find their own beds relatively quickly. Heat wave completed. Good to good. Rice is what it is. Potatoes where they are. Okay. No starvation messages yet. Sure to appreciate that. Will's off to sew things. Also very cranky. Been outside too much. Only minor build-up. And ravenously hungry. Yeah, here we go. Alright, you're gonna go ahead and make this thing, Will. This is your last contribution to the family before you die of starvation. And like, who will we feed if we get potatoes right here? We'll get 1 meal of potatoes. Actually, better idea. It's gonna be gross. They're gonna eat raw potatoes. We'll harvest one and let someone eat it. Harvest one, let someone else eat it, etc. Instead of making a proper meal, which would give us only 1 meal out of the 3. Gotta stretch the food as much as possible. Actually, it would be greater, more stretched if we used a, what's it called? Nutrient paint dispenser. I think it's better to eat raw. It'll give the most food for our most bang for our buck here, I guess. Only Will's starving. So Will's down here first and harvest the first. Wait, potatoes can't be harvested at 65%? Is it above? Is it greater but not equal to 65 for... Huh, well, you're harvestable. I don't know why. That's fine, though. Will, come on down. You're gonna eat the potatoes right out of the ground. Be very, very tasty. Will's the only starving person currently, but Fritz is very, very cranky. So what's wrong, Fritz? Quite hungry. Already ate some raw food. I think he ate the meat on the ground, unfortunately. Toxic follow-up up to almost 8 days now. Will, that's for you. Yum 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 potatoes. Yum yum. Yeah, there must be a halfway point in 65%. Are you gonna eat at the table? Oh, you hero. You got still a amount of decorum there. That's very nice. Alright, Ernest and Estrada, you're up next. So, Ernest, can you plant cut? I think you probably can. Let's see what we can do here. If you plant cut this, you'll eat it, and then Estrada lastly gets some off the last one. And so, toxic fallout has settled. Okay, we got food. Toxic fallout's over. We're all starving, but maybe we're gonna survive. We'll find out in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.